Thank you for that warm welcome. It's certainly a great pleasure to be here this morning. Last Saturday was World Alzheimer's Day, and I'm going to share my views of what memory is with you from a dementia researcher perspective. So what is memory? It's many different things. For instance, remembering where you put your car keys. It's also knowing today's date, or remembering that person's name that you got introduced to at last night's dinner party. Can you click? It's also to do with things that we plan for the future. For instance, watering a plant, or to pick up the kids after school, or the items on your shopping list. It's also remembering to pay your electricity bill. And before I scare you to death, it's perfectly fine to forget any of these every now and then. Maybe not the school pickup thing, but we all tend to forget things like that. And that's perfectly normal. Can you click? But memory is still much more than this. Again, sorry. It's meant to run. No, go back one. Sorry. Memory is also all the places that we've ever been to. Click. It's our latest achievements, and that's actually the Chiba team competing in this year's City to Surf. It's our childhood memories. Yeah, click. Oh, this is not working, sorry. Can you go back? It's remembering our best mates. It's knowing what we like and what we don't like. It's knowing who we love and who we trust. It's our saddest moments in life. But it's also the most happy times that you can think of. So a bit like Omar said, our memories make us who we are. And now imagine they all fade. People with memory loss and their families can probably cope with not knowing today's date, but they usually mourn the loss of the person that they once knew. Thank you. So I first got interested in dementia research, or memory loss, when I did my first clinical placement back in 2002. And I was intrigued by the older patients and how willingly they shared their memories and their experiences with me. And it was then when I thought I wanted to do something about that fading of a person as they lost their memories. So I became involved in dementia research. The medical condition that's probably associated with progressive memory loss the most is Alzheimer's disease, and that's the most common form of dementia. Currently, there are 0.3 million Australians affected by it, and the numbers will probably triple over the next 40 years. So the problem is huge, and it becomes even bigger as there is no cure for Alzheimer's disease yet. Why is that the case? It's probably because we start treatment too late. Think of it as an iceberg. And we usually start treatment once the symptoms surface. But the build-up of the pathology takes place up to 20 years before the first symptoms occur. So we need to start earlier. So while researchers all over the world are very eagerly working towards finding a cure, so that future generations inherit a future without dementia, hopefully, it's our time to create our own dementia-free futures. And that's where my work links so perfectly with the concept of white wire. So I'm here to talk to you about how you can create your own dementia-free futures. And that's basically by leading a healthy lifestyle. We know that up to 50% of dementia is preventable, potentially. But you have to start it in young or midlife, basically. Don't wait until you're in your 60s or 70s. So how do you do it? The probably most important thing is be physically and mentally active. You could become one of our Achiever champions, who are young people who advocate for healthy lifestyle in their networks. It's also to do with don't smoke. A large proportion of dementia cases are attributed to smoking. And I know it sounds boring, but drinking too much is not a good idea either. Every hangover kills brain cells. So it's okay to have a glass of red wine every now and then. It's actually meant to be protective, but don't overdo it. Also, don't wait until you're in your 60s and 70s until you see your GP regularly. There are conditions like high cholesterol or hypertension that you don't really feel any symptoms, but they contribute to dementia a lot. But most importantly, I think my message is for you to don't take these memories for granted. Cherish them. There's nothing worse than losing your memories and forgetting who you are or who you love or where you belong to. Cherish your memories and share them with others. So if you want to find out more, visit our websites. Or if you want to become a Achiever champion and advocate for healthy lifestyles, you can contact Heidi Mitchell. The Mind Your Mind program is also a very good initiative from Alzheimer's Australia if you want to find out more what you can do now rather than wait. And let me finish off by thanking my funding bodies for supporting my research, of course. But my biggest thank you this morning goes to my memory donors. All these pictures that you've seen earlier were either my personal memories or from colleagues and friends who were very kind to share their memories with us this morning. So I apologise that you didn't see all of them or that it was a bit rough start, but I hope you still enjoyed some of those memories. Thank you.